Hello again from Triumph Newcastle's YouTube channel. Check out all our stock, and that is the whole point of these little bits of YouTube content, so you can get a look in our showroom from the comfort of your armchair. Today we've got something a bit different, a Benelli TRK 702. So we'll do the usual, we'll have a sit on it, we'll have a listen to it and see how smooth it is, and we'll also do the walk round. So let's crack on. Let's have a little walk around this Benelli that's just come into our Triumph shop. Now if I step back and look at it, that is quite an aggressively drawn adventure bike. Now if it didn't have Benelli on it, or a different Japanese manufacturer or European manufacturer on it, I know it would be all over it. I think that, you know, it's got that angry look on it. But like I said, if that was a KTM or a BMW, we'd be all over it. But because it's a Benelli, we tend to get a bit nervous of the Chinese manufacturers. I know Benelli is supposed to be Italian, but we know where it comes from. We know who's made it. But what a bonny looking, well, like I say, an aggressive looking adventure bike. So let's get on the hands and knees like I always tell you to do. You're looking at disc bowls, caliper bowls, all the fixings and fasteners. If it's been out in the salt, they don't weather very well. Look at the spokes. Shiny spokes. I mean, when I'm looking around this bike, yeah, apart from the exhaust, but I can point out some other manufacturers, the exhaust goes rusty very quickly on them. But they do get bloody hot, especially with these couple of converters on them. You know, it just burns the paint off. But yeah, when you start getting into the nooks and crannies on this bike, like I say, for where it comes from, you know, it's a really good nick. And for it, the amount I'm about to tell you how much you want for it, you get a lot of motorbike, and I mean a lot of motorbike. So let's start. So this Benelli TRK 702X, that's what it is, a 702X. And to be honest, when you start looking around, if you have forgotten what it is, you've got 702 there, 702 down there, 3K there, 702, 3K there, 702X written there, 3K there, 702 there. It's on there, it's there. So I'm having a bit of fun, I'm taking the mic. But yeah, you wouldn't forget what you're riding. It's written all over it, even Benelli on the panniers there, embossed in or engraved in or etched in or however you want to say it. So yeah, I'll stop taking the mic. Benelli TRK 702 8,250 miles. And Eric only wants 5 grand for all this motorcycle. So yeah, it's a one owner bike, registered 24, but on a 73 plate, so it must be a Jan or Feb bike. Like I said, it's had one owner, so that means everything's with it. 2 keys, both the books, and as you can see, you've got the Benelli luggage on there, 3-box setup. You even got the pillion pad there for you. You've got Oxford heated grips, we'll go check them out. There we go, Oxford heated grips. And while I'm here, I may as well turn it on, because again, something the bike press seems to love is backlit switches. Now, they don't look the best quality, but they're backlit, which will keep the bike press happy. So yeah, 3-box setup, Oxford heated grips. Heed engine bars, say that me best Geordie, Heed engine bars, bottom and top. Big Puke screen. And as I've spotted out already, you've got some great big knuckle guards, and hiding down there you've got a main stand, which is super handy. Now if it was a couple of other manufacturers, you'd pay extra for the main stand, you'd pay extra for them. But obviously they're on this bike, and that's a good size Puke screen. So let's run through it again. 8,250 mile for a one owner, 24 year, 73 plate bike. Obviously it's a one owner, it's got keys, handbooks, all the usual bits and bobs because it's a one owner bike. Plenty of meat on that front tyre. And Eric would like 5 grand. So if you fancy it, get yourself down to Triumph Newcastle, come and check this bike out in the metal. And for 5 grand, that's a whole lot of motorcycle and a lot of kit. Panniers, engine bars, main stand, heated grips, you know, the works. And as the bike press loves to go on about, backlit heat, backlit switch gear. So yeah, and a bonny little dash too. So yeah, get yourself down, have a chat with Eric, and this Benelli TRK, in case you couldn't work out what it was, 702X could be yours. Here we go with a sitting test. Now it's a big fella this, so I do advise you get yourself down to the shop and have a sit on it, because it's a bit of an odd shape. You fit well into it, look at that there, high petrol tank, so it's carrying its weight quite high. I'm your benchmark, 5'10" with a 32-inch inside leg. Internet, bit of a fight over its seat height, 835mm. Look at the ergonomics on that there. Nice high handlebars, back very straight, lovely relaxed knee, good sitting position. I see a bit of an argument over the seat height. We've got 835 and various others. And the same thing on the BHP, believe it or not. A lot of places are saying 70 BHP and some places are saying 75. So yeah, bit of an odd one this, but if I was you, I would just get yourself down to our shop, have a sit on it for yourself and make sure it fits. The good thing is it's a bit of a lump, but it is very thin at the petrol tank. So as you can see there, my legs are going straight down. So as per usual, do advise, get yourself down to the shop, check this bike out in the metal. There's a lot of motorbike here for its small price tag, I tell you. One of the best bits about these little bits of YouTube content, we can fire the bike up, you can hear it running before you get anywhere near the shop. Now I do like the clocks to do that thing. It's done, it's ready, so I'll hit the button. Benelli's in the Honda shop, and that feels lovely and smooth, and the motor sounds really sweet. I'm sure the previous bikes we've had in, and about similar size, didn't feel like that. Well, a lovely engine. As per usual, just a little bit of info to whet your appetite. But if you need to know more about this Benelli, give Eric a ring on 0191 282 2864. That's 0191 282 2864. But the whole point of teasing you with just a little bit of info is to get yourself down to Triumph Newcastle, our new shop in Gateshead, and check out our new premises and this bike. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye for now.